Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. The Cardinals offense comes on the field to open this game. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
In this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Using his legs here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the 1st sack of the game.
And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. With that miss, the score remains the same. Of the 54-yard field goal miss, the offense will begin the drive from the 37. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker. Penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The pass rush closing in. Caught quickly. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The Cardinals pick up enough for a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move, looking deep. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Tough spot here. Second and long for their 19. They call the counter run here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, get a little bit closer to the marker. Important second down play coming up. Toss play, running right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Slides the quick throw. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. 1st down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the Cardinals looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right. This one caught. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. That pass is caught. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The ball is picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, it seems like anytime this defense is pressuring him, he loves to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. And to me, he just tried to do too much, and the ball ends up getting intercepted.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made wide open way downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch downfield. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's going to take off here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Look, Chris, it's 3rd down. I understand there's a tendency for the quarterback to want to trust his arm and believe in his receivers to make a play. But, boy, that was a tight throw. He's lucky it wasn't picked.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he fires the football to the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
He's got it for a big gain. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Ducks will have to kick this away. And it's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They've got him, but they'll spot it about the 27. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game or this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And that's a solid game. The defense able to bring him down. Here comes the bunch formation. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking for his back. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that puts them back on top. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over. offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Looking for the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He stopped and gets a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Oh, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, it looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage. And when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game fall. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch is made, room to run here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch is made down the middle. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick. If they can recover it, you never know.
And they've got him behind the line. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get any closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding